Oh, dang it. Okay, I'm continuing on my cemetery footage.
1896.
This flashlight I've had about 4 years, and it happened to me last time, but it's creepy. My flashlight just flicked out on me again.
Dude, this person has been here since 1896.
Dude, I wonder, like,
that is crazy.
Before all this stuff got built, like, I wonder, was it the church or the cemetery that came first? But not only that,
probably the church.
Yeah, that's what I think too. I always wonder, you know, did a dinosaur used to have a nest here and used to have its home here? Or
1881.
Whatever happened here 5 years ago? This one's got some moss or something. Not 5 years ago, 500 years ago or so. It's crazy how much of a coincidental set of events have all happened here. That basically, you know, it's a very sentimental place. There was a thing I was reading on vacation, man. It was the Something Chronicle, and this dude talks about how much he loves the cemetery and all that. And his dad, I think it is his dad, is buried up there, his Purple Heart, because this cemetery happens to be the older, the most historic one. But the little small strip of land up there, man, is heard something tapping behind me now. The small strip of land back there, that cemetery, is the newer one, like from the 60s or 70s and on. I don't know if the time of day affects it. What?
Look.
The heck is that?
The picture I took of the graveyard.
Dang, man, looks like something.
Yeah, see that light?
A shadow, yeah.
The shadow. Oh, weird, man.
Yeah, I've had some weird stuff. My paranormal investigator friend, him and his team went out here, and they showed on the little video clip they have of some of them where they got ghostly faces to like show up in the sky. Take one from far back, and it's pretty creepy. I've also got another one for you to visit, or another cemetery we can go to. Another part of it.
Oh, on the other side by the car?
Yeah, that's basically just the new. I always forget about this one patch of this. It's kind of cool, whoever it was that actually got their own set of. My dad knows his plants and grass better, but you can tell that grass is some kind of something was grown all for them.
1898, dude, this is crazy.
I think a church probably got built in about the 1800s, man, but it was the 1950s was the last year an actual congregation was here.
Really, that long ago?
It was, man. Basically, it just sits frozen in time.
Which is pretty cool, really.
I know, this place is like nothing else I've ever been to, man. It's just like...
1879, man. I've never been to a place like this.
If it's ever been anywhere that's not as popular as places like... I mean, everybody knows about the catacombs in Paris, France, and Eastern State Penitentiary in Colorado, stuff like that. But if Zach Bagans or whoever, one of those paranormal investigators, made an episode about going to somewhere hole in the wall, this would be a cool place to go to. I need to get me a K2 or some more equipment, see what else I can get out here. There's Baumgartner. Okay. My old band director, that used to be his last name.
I knew a dude that had the last name Baumgartner, but he died of heroin.
Dang, man. This is just a little view of what the church looks like from back here, but I'm going to show him what I was talking about. I don't know if that's their old well or what they used to use it for. So anyway, this part over here though, dang it.
Oh, you stepped on the glass.
Yeah, somebody's been drinking Smirnoff Ice out here. You can see more inside. I mean, I know you can't tell because my focus ain't that great here, but you can see more inside from here, it seems like, than you can see the outside from the inside. Yeah, going back to all this, here's the cemetery part. They've got one that's pretty eerie because it actually still has the picture of the husband and wife. "2008, that's not that old."
No, this must be a new section then, huh?
60s or 70s new.
But they were using the cemetery without the church being used?
I don't know which one came first. There's one that's got a picture. Him in the army, I'm guessing.
The church, they stopped having congregations in the 50s, you said?
That was the last decade that they actually had a gathered congregation.
They must have used the cemetery without the church then.
They've got, it's kind of weird, they got a thing where you can put a picture frame there, but they never got one. See if I can get back to the one, I think it was wall.
Right here.
Yeah, there's the one. I recorded some of this in my second trip up here. His name was Ben, like mine is, and she outlived him for a good 37 years.
Damn. That's crazy. All these people were born in like the 1800s, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, it really is.
This dude died in World War I.
One of them that this man wrote about up here was they have him as a Purple Heart. It's somewhere around here. He says it's Purple Heart, and he talks about he loves going to this cemetery for the sentimental value. But I do know some people who are actually still alive right now. I do know some people who share some of these same last names.
These families have probably been in this area forever.
I swear I think this is the one where dude wrote about going out here, and he loved this place a lot because it's where his dad's buried. The one who says Purple Heart, I think this one was him.
Look at this one, Ben. There's a date that was born on dates, but there's no date that he died.
I remember stopping at this one last time I was out here during the day.
I wonder why.
47, 30, 50. He could still be alive and be really old now, maybe.
Maybe 73 he'd be about. Maybe. But that seems kind of weird to put a headstone up before you're dead.
My grandma was born in 34 and she's still alive.
Wow. Oh, it still keeps going.
It's not very big of a stretch out here. I don't know what the heck this is where these cinder blocks are laying. There's one right up here at the front. When my dad and I went a couple days ago, I didn't have a chance to bring my camera with me, unfortunately. And she's 2017. I think she's right over here. Good to see the gravestones not getting torn up anymore, though. They wreaked a lot of havoc on the church about a year ago, but I'm glad the gravestones are still intact.
Yeah, you can't be doing national headstones like that. That's bad.
Yeah, this is the one, the lady who I came out here one year, and she hadn't been here very long when I came out here. This one's fairly recent, of course, and then this one is, I guess, not long before. One thing I've noticed, you see and hear of a lot of Smiths around here. Happens to be a very common last name. Got some nice flowers around here. It's like I said, it's kind of weird being that I don't really have any friends or family specifically to be buried by out here. But I think one day I'm gonna get buried out here. I'm gonna haunt all y'all.
World War II. Damn, dude. Think about being born in 1918.
Yeah, that's crazy.
This is the newer side. The older side is the other part.
The little side trail that we came up past that veers off to the right is the old wagon trail. So I'm guessing they used to use horse, or I mean, you know, I bet the women probably wore like dresses or something. You know how it is when you picture old-fashioned settler type stuff.
You know what? I bet it was the cemetery first and then the church. I bet when people would die on a wagon, they bury them there.
Probably so.
I bet that's how it started.
It all depends about all the business rights and who did what.
Because a lot of these people are not much older than I am.
Some of them didn't make it long. I think they've got a couple of kids out here too.
Buried?
Yeah, I think a couple of them are infants or kids.
Oh.
I'm sorry to say. It's hard on me personally being in a cemetery because not everybody all knows this. It's hard to talk about right now, but I myself had a girl die at only 4 days old. Tell you, I miss a lot of people, and like I said, that vibe being in a cemetery, it's just, it hits home this year more than ever. I don't know, I guess we'll try to go in there again.